Hello and welcome back to the journey here with Vibonese Calcio. And you're probably wondering why there are some player stats. We've played some competitive games, but they're in like the Italian version of the Checker Trade Trophy, so I didn't really feel the need to come back early to show them. We did get through to the next round though, so yeah, so we beat Taranto 1-0 with a goal from Alexis Ferrante, and we drew 1-1 with Cavese, with Panagiotis Luca getting the equaliser, and that meant we went through for some reason. Cavese had the same goal difference, goals scored, obviously we drew with them, and everything was equal. So you think it would go to alphabetical, and Cavese is above Vibonese. I guess not, we went through. That's how that worked. For some reason this is like weirdly decided to drop the thing, but yeah, as you can see, people don't go to those games. These two teams also play in the Serie, and we played them in a friendly. We got, 347, 517. We got 29 people at the home game. 29. We took 0 people to the away game. No one, not a single person came. That's ridiculous. While we're here, let's take you through the transfers. So, a lot of players released. Most of these players, in fact, I think all these players were the out-of-contract players. They weren't really good enough for this level. They were taking up wage budget space, so I just threw them out the door because we brought in far better players. These players are the ones that we brought in. So we actually brought in Emmanuel Conte from Cavese, the team that we obviously pipped to getting out of the group in the Checker Trade nonsense, the Italian version of that. He's a 3-star current ability, 4-star potential ability goalkeeper, 23 years of age. He says he's a leading player for most Serie D sides, but he's basically won man of the match both those games because he was putting off save after save after save. The other player we brought in is Alberto Libertazzi, who is a target man striker, 4-star current, 4-star potential. Just a really decent player to have. He's only played 76 games his entire career and he's got 10 goals. So hopefully he can do a bit better here. That's the hope. Obviously he didn't really do anything. 6.75 the first 2 games, those 2 Checker Trade games. But oh well. We brought in a lot of free transfers, as you can probably tell. We'll do it by date this time. So we brought in, the first one we brought in was Carmine Sugambati. 2-star current, 4-star potential centre-back. Just a decent player to get on a free. Has a good, decent future ahead of him. Alexis Ferrante, who obviously scored in the Checker Trade nonsense. 2.5-star current, 3.5-star potential striker. Apparently can't really play anywhere, despite the fact that's the only position he can play, which is odd. But yeah, half decent striker. We also brought in Stefano Condito, who is a 2.5-star current, 4-star potential right back, who once again is just a sort of decent all-round player. A lot of players are suspended for the next round of the Checker Trade Italian nonsense. So yeah. We brought in Ramirez Petova, who is a 1-star current, 3-star potential ability on a free, who is an Albanian forward, released from Empoli, as you can see here in the Serie A. Probably never really make it into the team, but a decent backup. This is one of our bigger signings. Panagiotis Luca, a 19-year-old Cypriot under-21 international. 3-star current, 5-star potential. Just a really decent player to have. He's also a target man, which could be an issue. But as you can see, he's already scored a goal, as we saw against Cavese. 6'2". He's got decent pace for a target man, decent finishing for a target man. He's on 4.6k, mind, because he is too good for us to have here, especially with that potential. We also brought in Shalva Sanashvi, who is a 23-year-old Georgian under-21 international left-back. 2.5-star current, 3.5-star potential. I don't know why there's so many down arrows. It's really annoying me. Don't know where they've come from. Is it because of our poor training facilities? Probably. We also brought in Sheriff Kalaku, who is a 21-year-old Albanian centre mid. 1.5 star current, but a 5-star potential. So if we give this guy some time, he could be amazing. Or at least Serie B potential anyway. So we also brought in Kevin Safaku, another Albanian, this time a 19-year-old Albanian who plays in centre mid. 1-star current, 2.5 star potential. Once again, just sort of a backup player just in case anything goes wrong. We brought in Brenton Tola, another Albanian, 2.5 star current, 2.5 star potential, 25-year-old, just a decent centre mid. Could do with better passing, but everything else is sort of fine for this level. We brought in Marco Supino, 3-star current, 4.5 star potential centre back. Brought in on a free after being released by Napoli, who are actually a team nearby. Well, actually not that nearby, but nearer than a lot of other teams to us. We brought in Simone Isako, 3-star current, 5-star potential, defensive midfielder, but we're playing currently as a centre mid because he basically no difference in terms of how good he is there. A 19-year-old Italian released by Atalanta. Really good physicals. 14 natural fitness means that he could be here his entire career and still be useful. We brought in Riccardo Carnegluti, 20-year-old centre-back. 3-star current, 4.5 star potential. Once again, really decent. Loads of our players are wanted by other teams in our division, and it's really annoying. We brought in Nicholas Brugiotti, 2-star current, 4.5 star potential. Italian centre mid released by Livorno. We brought in Nika Nani, a 1-star current, 2-star potential San Milanese striker, who was released by Cesena. The reason I brought him is that he's actually, like, if nothing else, he's fast and he's got good finishing. That could be useful. And we also brought in Alessandro Diodario, 2.5 star current, 5-star potential right back to give Condito some competition. He's got 27 caps already for San Marino. So, yeah. I mean, he made his international debut 3 years ago in 2016, so when he was 18. You know, what more do you want? We have 2 San Milanese internationals in our squad. So the game we're playing today is against Turris at home. They're another team that got promoted along with us. So I suppose nothing else to do except to get into the game now. So a lot of the other matches have already gone on, so we sort of know where, if we lose by more than 2 goals, we will be bottom of the league. Hopefully that won't happen. This is what we're going to be playing with. So we're playing the 4-3-3 that we used for Gibraltar, because, I mean, why not take the game to your opponent? You know, you haven't come here to watch dull, boring play. So you've got these instructions on. Normal defensive line, playing out of defence, working the ball into the box, shorter passing, closing down sometimes, attacking football, be more expressive, looking for the overlap. Very simple, basic stuff. So we've got Conti in goal with Sanashvili and Condito on the wings. Carnegluti and Supino as centre-backs. Buda, Isako and Tola in the middle. Libertazzi, Luca and Ferrante in attack. We do get to name 12 subs, which is a really nice touch in Italy. Need squad numbers. Auto number. Here you go. Perfect. Okay. This is going to take forever, because this always takes forever now. It's never not been short now, because of all the leagues that are loaded up. Because there's a crap ton of them, including the MLS, which is where I want to go soon. Like, when I hit 3-star reputation, I want to go to the MLS and try that out, because I've never done an MLS career mode. I think it's going to be a draw. So they're playing quite a defensive 4-2-3-1. But they have got 3 attacking players as well. So, but it's very defensive here with the 2 DMs in front of the centre backs. Hopefully our attacking way can beat them. Oh, I forgot to take you through the staff. I'll take you through the staff after the match. Oh, what a nice parking lot outside the Luigi Raza. Alright, so we get kicked off. This is the kick-off highlight. I see no real point in commentating it, and there you go. Fades away. Yeah, so I'll show the staff afterwards, because obviously there was no staff originally, but Sanas Rally is a throw in here. Isako, Tola, Luca gets tackled, and they're breaking away now, but no. Condito managed to pick it back up again. Buda, Condito, Luca, Ferrente, Condito, across to Libertazzi, who scored on his league debut, I suppose. And there you go. Maybe he will be worth the money, because that was brilliant from the defensive forward there. I know I don't have replays on. If this is your first episode, there are no replays in here, because I think we're going to get stuffed a lot with this attacking one. But Tola to Luca is 2-0. There you go. The under-21 Cypriot International. There you go. We're up to second. Let's keep this going. Let's win the top 10 teams go into like a playoff type thing. Let's get in that top 10. Instead of fighting bravely against relegation, let's be a top 10 team. And let's get into the Serie B, because I want to be in a better league than this. But at 1.5-star reputation, this is really about the best job I could get. Unless I wanted to go to Gibraltar. Oh, Sapino, you've got to do better there. Straight at the keeper. Alright, but that's half time. We have been really, really dominant, which is what I like to see. That's what I wanted. Nobody's playing a bad game. That's really what you want to see on the opening day of the season. 344 fans. There you go. That's more like it. That's a better attendance. Still not great. It is like a 4,000 seater, well, 4,000 stadium, and Ferrente is injured. No. What kind of injury? Shin injury. Shit. Yeah, let's go Ferrario. Ferrario, what are you doing here? You want to play up front, don't you? Yes, you do. Okay. Yes, confirm the sub. Oh, God. And that might just mean that we don't get any more goals, hopefully. I don't want us to start conceding goals now as well. Alright, Condito is on a yellow. Let's bring on... Did I not... Oh, there he is. Diodario. There we go. So the San Milanese International comes on. And, okay, they're both tied. Not really playing great either. Both playing 6.8. So we'll bring on somebody in a minute. Just do that sub at the moment. Alright, let's... This guy with... Yeah. Alright, Sheriff Calico is the really good player. Bring him on for Isako. Move him with Buda. And confirm. Yeah. Go. I don't really want to switch off attacking because it's worked for us so far. We've limited them to 3 shots all game. So I don't really want to change that now, because we've not really learned any defensive tactics. So Pino's picked up a yellow. Nothing's really happened in the second half except for the injury. And you know what? I'll take that. As long as he's not out for a long period of time, I will take that any day of the week. 2-0 opening day victory. It's just the ending highlight. They clear it away. 2-0. It's full time. There you go. So we're currently sitting second in the league. There you go. Yes, we can be pleased with the football. I'll let you take that because you're Italian. Yeah, so we're second in the league, which is decent to have. We've got quite a busy period, as you can see there. Ferrente is out for 7 to 10 months. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jeez Louise. He's the club doctor. Oh my god. Okay. Nani's going to get a lot more games than I expected. So I'll take you through the staff that we brought in. So as you can see, we have got some pretty decent staff in. I've only got one scout. He's not great. But, I mean, I was never really scouting that many players to begin with. So we brought in Alessandro Casamali as my assistant. Really decent assistant. He recently retired from football only 2 years ago when he was playing for Piacenza. Never really... Very much a lower league footballer. At one point actually played for San Marino. He's studying his Continental C, because he did that automatically. Just really decent, really good for this level, I feel, for an assistant manager. Brought in Adam Mather as the head, as a coach. Sorry, not head of youth development, as a coach. Really good attacking, really good defending. That was sort of mainly what I was looking for. A non-league footballer in the UK who's decided to come to Vibonese. You know, why not? We've got Sophie Henriksen as the fitness coach. She has 13 fitness. It's just quite decent, you know, for what I could find. People who were willing to come, she was really the best I could find. We've got Stephen Drench as our goalkeeping coach. 15 goalkeeping, 12 determination. Sort of really decent. Once again, a non-league footballer really. Started his career at Blackburn, then to Morecambe. Never really got out of the lower leagues. Retired at Halifax in 2007 after being released in 2017. And yeah, just a decent goalkeeping coach to have. And we have Chris Kinnear as our head of youth development. Once again, another English non-league footballer. Just decent. 13 working with youngsters. Not as good as the beast at Kinfenwa, but you take what you can get. This is our scout, best I could find. 12-star judging player ability, 9-star player potential. Yeah, once again, a lower league Italian footballer this time, playing for the likes of Pienense, Carpi, Pisa. You know, 31 years age, pretty decent. And we brought in Becky Dunphy from Strathspey Thistle as our physio. She has 13 physiotherapy, which is the best I could find. I basically brought in the best people I could find for the role. There were no other decent scouts except this guy. It's really weird. After going from Vassas, where there was a massive pool, because we're a top flight club, there's like nobody. We are overspending a bit on wage budget, but this is the last day of the transfer window, and I don't see that really changing between now and like 5 hours when it closes. So what we're going to do, we're going to come back for Salernitana and Lecce, because they're the two biggest teams in the division. They are, you know, they're in the Serie B, they're in the Serie A in the 90s. You know, they're a decent team. And Lecce are the same sort of thing. They have been up in the Serie A in recent years, and they just sort of must have been part of maybe like the Calcio scandal or something, because they just dropped into the Serie C, completely avoiding the Serie B, and finally got back up there and then got relegated. But they're both 2.5-star reputation teams, and they're both the favourites to finish in the top 2 spots. So I'll see you for those 2 games, and I will see you in the next episode. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.